which he liked it. He got the record, and he was impressed and wanted to release them, but they were bought by Candlelight in England, so they had to approve it, and they did.
That's awesome. That's really cool that the label wanted your MySpace address, because a lot of labels in the U.S., they don't go by MySpace all the time, and I think that's what sucks about. Honestly, I hate the U.S. scene over here. I'm a huge fan of all the European bands, and that's pretty much what I spin on my show. Anyways, I see that. I think it's more. It seems that you all have more freedom to do what you want, and you all are very influenced by 90s thrash, 90s death metal, and I really love that. That's one thing I really love the most about it, you guys, and all the other bands around your European area.
I think it's diversity again. You have a lot of bands and a lot of different sounds, but you have more one American sound. And it's a huge country.
Well, that's the thing. It's a lot of. I notice a lot of the European bands they tend to adopt a certain sound from a certain time from the U.S. scene, and I think we in the U.S. right now we got away from that and really went towards. It seems that a lot of labels in the U.S. are really leaning towards a safer sound, and it became a real problem, because the same thing happened back in the 80s with hair metal, is that everybody was doing it, and that's the money thing, let's keep doing deathcore or metalcore, and yeah, and that's the whole problem. And I noticed it over in the European areas and in your countries, even with the black metal bands, it wasn't financially a great decision on those bands' parts, but they stuck with it because it's what they wanted to do, and that's what I love about that scene over there, is the fact that you're doing what you love and you don't change because of money or anything. It's something that you feel.
Yeah, but on that note, most of our black metal bands are signed abroad.
Are you guys I know that there's some other thrash fans as well as yourselves, but has the black metal scene and the whole culture from that, has it really put a strain on bands like yourself, or has it actually helped you guys?
It has helped us in a way that metal is still alive in Norway, and thrash has been on the rebound now for 6 or 7 years. But there was a time when there was just black metal. Everybody was just black metal everywhere. And to some extent it still is. 80% of the metal bands here in Norway is just black metal. So it seems like it.
Has there been any strain on you guys as playing out live in your country because of these black metal bands?
It's been difficult to book a straight thrash gig, because it just wasn't enough bands, and we had to play with a lot of gigs with black metal bands, and you might think that is a good idea to put different metal genre in the same gig, but it's not because of the musicians. They're great, cool guys, but the fans, they just tend to like one type of metal.
Yeah.
Ignore the rest.
I hear you on that. It's too bad. I like to spread my wings a lot, because I listen to some black metal. I listen to a lot of thrash, a lot of death metal. I try to spread it around. I wish that a lot more people were like that. But now, have you guys played with any well-known acts?
No, not really. Holy Moses was like the biggest. Well, I think it was big for us because they were an influence on us in the 90s. And I don't know, Norwegian band called Suspiria. A couple of gigs for those.
What do you guys have for you guys working on new stuff lately, or are you guys writing out this latest CD?
No, like gigging is really difficult now in Norway because everybody is scared to lose money after the economic crisis.
Right.
So we're just writing songs for our next record. It's nearly done, and it's going to be I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to be compared to the last one. It's good stuff.
Now, do you guys, like, as musicians, because I know a lot of musicians, when they go from one record to the next, they listen to different things now, and it actually influences their next recording. Are you guys doing the same thing, like listening to different stuff, and maybe like classic rock or something like that, and prog?
No, not intentionally. Well, we're not like forcibly putting us in another mindset. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No. Just do always like listen to things we like and make music.
Now, are all these songs about personal experiences?
They are personal. They are experiences. Some of them are, and just things that go through our heads and things we keep stuff about. Really.
I definitely notice there's a lot of anger on there. Is it to do with a lot of the things going on in your country, or is it just something that came to?
Well, if it's political, it's more international, yeah. Like Black Skies are highly political issues about war and abuse of power.
That's something that a lot of 90s bands in the Bay Area thrash scene did too, is the political stuff. That's very cool. I like seeing bands do that to bring it back to the new millennium. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can't have happy-go-lucky lyrics to this music.
That is true.
Stuff about.
Now, where can people check out Forgery and find the latest CD?
In America, you will run into problems because it's not released in the U.S. But iTunes has it. You can get it on iTunes, and you can also write an email to Candlelight Records in the U.S. and demand it. We want for it to be released in the U.S.
Demand, definitely, absolutely demand that thing. I'll be doing that, that's for sure. Now, what's your MySpace page address?
MySpace.com. Forgery HQ. That's FORGERYHQ.
Cool, man. Now, obviously, the future plans you guys are thinking of are trying to hash out some new material. Are there any tour plans coming up?
We'll see. After this second record, now we're going to hit the studios, I think, late summer and release this new CD early 2011. I think, and then we'll see what happens. It's touring is also a difficult thing here because it costs a lot of money, and we'll see.
Very cool, man.
Maybe we'll get on some buy-on tours, like you buy a slot on a tour.
Yeah, I know a lot of bands do that, yeah. And I know it costs a lot of bands a lot of money to get on a tour, but
it's a lot of money.
Sometimes it gets some good exposure, too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, Anders, I really appreciate your time, and I'm glad we were able to do this the right way.
Yeah. Thank you. you, man.
Hey, no problem. If you want to hang on the line, I'll get right with you. All right?
Yeah, no problem.